next on our list is somebody who's been here from day one and has been here pretty much every open mic since. Local legend, poet, and all-around fantastic guy. Let's give it up for Joseph.
Thank you, Sean, and hello, fellow Zocalo patrons. Oh man, I really want to be able to sing to you, and I just don't have the voice for it today. But there's a song I wrote for Zocalo here called Inevitable Changes. If you get a chance on YouTube to look it up, Inevitable Changes by Joseph Stegner and RBM, it's worth a listen. It's a beautiful song. But since I couldn't really bring it out of me to sing to you tonight and play it for you, I'm just going to stick to what I wrote this morning, sitting right with that gentleman sitting right there. As long as the nation has been punishing instead of forgiving some more, it cannot call itself Christian, ignoring what the gospel is for. But, you can excuse it all day long, and even call it righteous and fund it really strong. But that which doesn't give to help its citizens live is like a Fabergé egg with nothing inside to give. Excuses, 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 all while saying they obey, calling Jesus their Christ while ignoring what he had to say. And I've always got a stack of my poetry over here by the fire extinguisher, if you're ever curious. I sit here writing, stapled together, and put it there. Hope it does some good for the world. This one's called Defending the Living. I was 10 years old when I ran to a man for help. He was watching from his yard as my stepdad beat her and made her yelp. He was also trying to drown her, grabbing her ponytail and dunking her head into our tired leak test water, so I ran to our neighbor and pled. Help, help, Daddy's beating up Mommy, I repeated as I ran. The reaction that he gave is where my rage began. He stood with his arms folded and said what broke my heart, making me vow to life itself to never let my hands play such part of being idle when there is need. I will never fold my arms and watch as violence makes the innocent bleed. I did not conjure those words exactly, I just swore to never be him, to never let apathy succeed in beholding horror so grim. Whatever his reasons may have been, he had no idea what he cued and how it would affect my life and influence what I chose to do. Now we have a president by whom sewage fills the air. Antithetical to sacred wisdom, he encourages the world not to care. To be numb to active cruelty, to be numb to what is wrong, to ignore all the beatitudes and believe in being strong, empty of the sacred will that keeps us friends with life. Instead, he is a bully and trusts in causing strife. The ultimate of hypocrites, with doublespeak off his tongue, he uses strings of logic to make listeners lick his dung. I'm not done. Just taking minutes to change pages here. Wanting to hear that, I'll repeat that one again. The ultimate of hypocrites, with doublespeak off his tongue, he uses strings of logic to make listeners lick his dung. Wanting to hear that it sounds delicious and is the best taste they've ever known. He has no shame and even delights in making the spirit groan. Using suffering as a tool to manipulate by being cruel, the sinful think it's cool to give adulation to such fool who banks on what's not true, forcing others to swallow it too, with NDAs and threats to keep in line his crew. Denial of what's true does not negate a fact, even if a denier uses it to act. There will not be consequence. There will not be consequence if you eat the forbidden fruit. MAGA hears that message, then to selfishness salutes. Bastardizing behavior to betray the golden rule, as if a list of excuses makes that rebellion cool. forgetting that we share elements and our origin is the same, and thinking we'll be blessed for cursing is, by definition, insane. That's how deception works, though. It makes the infected believe that they can be mean to strangers and special favor they will receive. Certainly, like Judas Iscariot, they'll hold that satchel of silver, feigning a kiss for the privilege, hiding the motive that wants to pilfer. Damn it! I should not have to write these things. I shouldn't have to put my life on the line telling an administration what cruelty brings. I cannot be apathetic, though, then pretend that I'll be blessed, even if the devil succeeds breeding antichrists in the chest of those who swell in pride, confusing ego for the Holy Spirit, who sizzle when and want to punish all who speak truth when they hear it. Two Medic Music, look for it on YouTube for my musical side that I just can't seem to do right now, but it's worth a listen. Two Medics, both of us shot helping others. I write the words, she puts it to music, and it's peanut butter and chocolate. Two Medic Music on YouTube, look for it.
All right, let's hear it one more time for Joseph. Thank you, always. All right.